Good evening, everyone. The life of a professional athlete can change from one moment to the next. Former NMU hockey forward Justin Florek knows this very well. The Marquette native scored 11 goals and had 24 assists for 35 points last season for the Providence Bruins in the American Hockey League, but he didn't get a chance to play for the Boston Bruins like he had the previous season.
I met a lot of good people and had a good season as a team, but the whole Bruins organization, it was kind of a tough year, and it was a little disappointing personally not to get called up and try to help them out, but that's just how it goes sometimes. So just keeping with it, and gonna have a good summer here of training and everything, and hopefully get a shot next year.
Hold the train and back up the bus. Florek is going to get a shot, but it will not be with the Boston Bruins organization. Today he signed a one-year, two-way contract with the New York Islanders organization. So did 5 other forwards. Meanwhile, former Michigan Tech goalie Phoenix Copley has been dealt by the Washington Capitals to the St. Louis Blues as part of a transaction that brings TJ Oshie to Washington. The Marquette Blues have clinched the Mid-Peninsula American Legion regular season baseball title. Derek Swadgen's Blues are tuning up for next week's playoffs, visiting the Ishpeming Blue Storm tonight. Dylan Tassin on the mound for Ishpeming, top of the first, and Riley Lynch is going to send one to left field. It would be caught, but Brandon Higbee would score on the sacrifice fly, and it's 1-0 Marquette. A short time later, pitch gets away from the catcher, and Hunter Larson dashes home to make it 2-0 Marquette. Then Trevor Koski will get the RBI grounder to make it 3-0 as McKinley Larson scored. Top of the second, Jake Adriano is going to make a nice catch of a foul ball near the fence for Ishpeming. But Marquette would load the bases, and Riley Lynch would get ball 4, and Trevor Bertoni would score to make it 4-0. Then Hassan Chop, Trevor Koski lines into the double play, but unfortunately that was Ishpeming's highlight. Marquette cruised to the victory 11-0. The 2015 Island Resort Championship hosted near record crowds and continued its tradition of supporting local nonprofit organizations, prompting organizers to call it the most successful week in the 5-year history of the event. The Symetro Tour Road to the LPGA event took place at the Sweetgrass Golf Club in Harris. Area nonprofits that sold tickets to the tournament kept 100% of the profits. In addition, Eagles for Charity, that's an extra donation program based on the number of eagles made throughout the tournament, raised $1,400 for the Wounded Warrior Project. The Island Resort Championship is also part of the Potawatomi Cup, which awards cash bonuses to players finishing in the top 6 of 5 Potawatomi Native American Indian-owned casino resort tournaments. Sweden's Danny Holmqvist scored her first career victory, tapping in for par on the 18th hole in the final round, prevailing by 1 stroke over Canada's Samantha Richdale. Holmqvist earned $27,272, leaping from 38th to 13th on the Volvix race for the card money list. The Detroit Pistons have made an interesting trade with the Phoenix Suns. The Pistons received Marcus Morris, Danny Granger, and Reggie Bullock for a future draft pick. A person with knowledge of the situation told the Associated Press. The move by the Suns is very likely to clear bid room for salary space to sign free agent LaMarcus Aldridge. The person spoke on condition of anonymity today because the deal had not been announced. Michigan League Baseball last night as the Escanaba Polecats hosted the Channing Railroaders. 4th inning, Twent Schwalbach grounds into the force, and then all of a sudden he has to take off for second when the throw was bad. And they kept throwing the ball around, and the next thing you know, hi, here comes Trent Home. Now Trent is not a dash expert by any means, so he was just happy to round third, and the oxygen was needed later. Troy Taramina, the base hit that scored Jared Dagenaw and Devin Olson. Escanaba led 4-1, and Escanaba would get another run as Alex DeHaan scored with a base hit, but Channing rallied to win by the score of 8-7. And don't forget, all kinds of information is available on our website at uppermichigansource.com.
All right, thanks a lot, Mike.